Take a big inhale, arms come up, palms face each other. Start to lift the legs, lifting from the hips. Good. Start to use the arms, pull the arms down as the legs lift. Create that nice big push, that pull. Good, getting the body warmed up, getting it ready to work. I'm just gonna change my screen quick, keep going here. Perfect. Good, breathing. Awesome. Start to your twist, opposite knee, opposite elbow. Keep the navel pulled in. Keep the hips nice and square. We're here for 4, for 3, for 2. Last one each side. Go ahead and release. Take a big inhale, arms come up, big exhale, fold forward. Walk yourself out to a high plank. Bring the shoulders over the wrists, over the elbows. Pull the navel to the spine. Good, bring those heels right over the toes. Breathing. We're gonna take the right leg, we're gonna lift it up in little pulses, up, and up, and up. Good, breathe. For 4, for 3, for 2, hold here. Little pulses, up, and up, and up. You got it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and release. Great job. Take that left leg, hover it, and little pulses up, and up, and up. Breathe. Good. You've got it. Pressing into those palms. Shoulders staying right over the wrist. We're almost there. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back down to your high plank. Breathe. Good. From here, lower down to your forearms. Forearms are parallel. Shoulders right over the elbows. Pull the navel to the spine. We're going to bring the knees around to the elbows and then switch sides. Good. Getting into those obliques. You've got it. We're here for 4, for 3, for 2. Last one each side. Come back, final hold. Breathe. Shoulders right over the elbows. You've got it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release all the way down. Great job, guys. We're going to do one set of push-ups. Hands come underneath the shoulders. From here, lift up either on the toes or on the knees. If you're on the knees, pull the heels nice and close to the glutes. We're going to work on the triceps, so pull those arms in nice and close to the body. As you lower, the arms graze the sides, and then press back up. And lower, and lift. Breathing. We're here for 4, for 3, for 2. Last one, press all the way up, come halfway down, hold. Good, little pulses, up, and up, and up. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Press all the way up, back, child's pose. Big inhale through the nose, open the mouth, let it go. Another big inhale, open the mouth, let it go. Awesome. Go ahead and come back up. We're gonna roll over onto our bottoms for ab work. From here, go ahead and stay right on your bottoms. Feet are gonna be parallel, hips distance apart, so toes are facing forward. Hands are behind the thighs. We're gonna roll the shoulders down and back, creating that nice flat back. Pull the navel in. We're just gonna hinge from the hips. We're gonna lower down and then pull back up. And lower down and lift back up. Good. Maintaining that nice flat back. Breathing. You've got it. Good. We're here for 4, for 3, for 2. Last one, hold low. Little pulses, back, and back, and back. Breathe. Good. Get into those abs. For 8, for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and release it up. Great job. Get a little stretch here. Take a big inhale. Open the mouth, let it go. Awesome. Feet are gonna stay nice and flat on the mat. We're gonna lower back down, pull the shoulders down and back, nice flat back. From here, we're gonna lift that right leg. We're gonna bring the left hand over and twist. Good, and twist, and twist, and twist. Good, getting into those obliques. Opposite hand, opposite foot. Good. If you need a little more stability, go ahead and bring that outside hand down. Good. Breathe. For 4, for 3, for 2. Hold and pulse, and pulse, and pulse. Good. You've got it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and release. Slowly sit up. Roll those shoulders down and back. Come back into your nice flat back. Pull that navel in. Chest is lifted. We're going to opposite leg, opposite hand, working that opposite side. Good. Good. And press. And press. Feeling free to bring that other hand down to the mat. Good. Getting into those obliques. And twist. And twist. And twist. We're here for 3, for 2. Hold and pulse. And pulse. And pulse. Good. Keep that navel in. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly sit up. Great job, guys. We're gonna come right down onto our backs. Good. We're gonna do a couple set of crunches so feet can stay flat on the mat. Hands behind the thighs, across the chest, or behind the head, whatever works. From here, go ahead and lift the upper body to the knees and then lower. And lift and lower. Exhaling every time you lift. Crunching up, try to pull the shoulder blades up a little bit further every time. Good. Breathe. You've got it. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold and pulse, and pulse, and pulse, and pulse. You've got it. We're almost there. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release all the way down. Take a big inhale through the nose. Open the mouth, let it go. Awesome job. Another big inhale. Open the mouth, let it go. All right. Hands are going to be by the sides. We're going to extend the legs straight up to the ceiling. Heels to the other toes apart. Point those toes, tap those heels. Good. Opening up those hips. Getting the inner thighs to face you. Breathe. Keeping that navel pulled in. Good. Really think about pointing those toes. How straight can you make those legs, engaging the inner thighs. Start to cross the ankles. Good. Keeping those soles of the feet facing each other. Breathe. If you want a little more, feeling free to lift the upper body up off the ground. Excellent. We're going to bend the knees, extend the legs wide, lift them, cross, cross, cross. Bend, extend, lift, cross, cross, cross. Keep going here. Good. Awesome. For 4. For 3. For 2. Last one, stay crossing at the top, opening up those inner thighs, lift the upper body off the ground, slowly start to lower the feet to your point of control. Just before that spine lifts up off the mat. We're here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release, hug the knees to the chest. Great job. Take a big inhale through the nose. Open the mouth, let it go. Awesome. Another big inhale. Open the mouth, let it go. All right. From here, rock and roll up and down your spine. We'll come to standing with our weights. Alrighty, we're gonna start with shoulders. From here, feet are parallel, hips distance apart, toes facing forward. Hands come in front of us, palms facing down. From here, we're gonna lift to shoulder height and then lower, and lift, and lower. Good. Breathing. Keeping that navel pulled in, trying not to arch the back. Focusing on that mind-body connection. Good, breathe. You've got it. We're here for 4, for 3, for 2. Arms come up, we flip the palms up and down and up and down. Good. Keep a small little micro bend in those knees, keeping that navel pulled in. Good. Breathe. Keeping the hands in line with the shoulders. For 4, for 3, for 2. Last one, palms face up and curl in. Good. Getting into those biceps. Breathe. Good. Keep that navel pulled in. Bring up those biceps. Shoulders are burning. Good. For 4, for 3, for 2. Last one. Arms extend long. Good. We flip the palms, face each other, and then bend and extend. Good. From here, only bend halfway and then press out and bend and press and bend and press. Good. For 4, for 3, for 2. Arms come halfway. We're going to go up an inch, down an inch, up an inch, down an inch. Breathe. Keeping that navel pulled in. Good. For 4, for 3, for 2. Last one, elbows come to the same height. Bring them out a little bit further, and then we lower the arms and lift and lower and lift. Good, we're almost there. Breathe. Excellent. Keep that navel pulled in, working those shoulders, working those biceps. For 4, for 3, for 2. Last one, arms come to a goalpost, palms face forward, and then we lift and lower. Good. Lifting just in front of the hairline. Keeping that navel pulled in. Think about really pressing those weights away. You got it. Great job. For 4, for 3, for 2. Arms come back to your goalpost, little pulses. Down and down and down. Good. You got it. Breathe. For 4, for 3, for 2. Last one, back to full range, lower and lift. Good. Keep that navel pulled in, tailbone pressing down. We're here for 4, for 3, for 2. Last one, come to the bottom and little presses up and up and up. Good. Breathe. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and release, roll out the shoulders. Great job, guys. We're gonna get into biceps. So bring the hands to the sides of the body, elbows a little bit away from the body, and then we're gonna lift and lower. Good, really think about that mind-body connection. Focusing on those arms, pulling the weights up, pressing them down. Getting a nice deep workout here, really trying to fatigue those biceps. Breathing. Good, for 4, 3, 2. Arms come halfway, little presses, out and out and out. You've got it. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and release, roll out the shoulders. Great job. We're gonna come into our flat back position. So feet are about hips distance apart. Pull that navel in, hinge forward to a nice flat back, rolling the shoulders down and back, putting a little bend in the knees. From here, we're gonna start with flies. Go ahead and bring the arms in front of you, knuckles touching, pull the arms back, and then lower, and lift, and lower. Good, tailbones reaching down, crown of the head reaching forward. Breathe. Think about squeezing those upper back muscles, hugging the spine with the shoulder blades. Good, gaze is on the mat in front of you. For 4, 3, 2, and hold and pulse, and pulse, and pulse. You've got it. Keep that navel pulled in. Nice flat back for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Back to full range, lower and lift. You got it. For 4, for 3, for 2, last one, hold and pulse. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release all the way down, roll the shoulders, good job. We're gonna come back to that flat back position, pulling the navel in, arms coming to the sides, we extend them back and pull them in. Getting into triceps here, breathing. Keeping that head in line with the spine. Good, gaze on the mat in front of you. Really focusing on that mind-body connection with the triceps, trying to fatigue them. You've got it. Good, for 4, 3, 2. Hold the arms back, palms face up, pulse it up. And up, and up. Great job, you guys, breathe. Last set of work here. How straight can you make those arms? Can you make them a little bit straighter? Can you fatigue them a little bit more? Good, really fight with gravity. Breathe. Hold the arms up, draw little circles in, and in, and in. Good. And switch direction, circles out, and out, and out. Good. For 2, and 1, palms face each other, bend and extend. You've got it. Tailbone reaching back, crown of the head reaching forward. Weight is in the heels. Breathe. You've got it. Hold those arms back, pulse it up and up. Last set of pulsing. You can do it. Breathe. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Great job, guys. Go ahead and get rid of the weights, grab a drink. Awesome. Go ahead and interlace the hands in front of you. Think about pressing the palms away. Good. Breathe. Go ahead and release, interlace the hands behind you. Think about pressing them away. Getting a nice deep stretch. Good. Feet come together. Pull the navel to the spine, hinge forward, coming to a nice fold over. Letting the arms come forward, letting them be heavy. Maybe putting a bend in the knees to bring the chest down to the thighs. You reach those arms forward a little bit more. Gaze comes between the legs. Carefully release the hands to the mat. Straighten through the back of the legs. Maybe use the arms to pull the upper body a little bit closer. Breathing. Excellent. From here, go ahead and bend the knees, come down onto your mats, and extend the legs nice and long. Good. Take a big inhale, arms coming up. Big exhale, fold forward. Think about pressing the knees down, getting a nice deep stretch here. Using the arms to pull the legs, or using the arms to pull the upper body a little bit closer. Good. Slowly rise, come into your wide straddle stretch and walk the fingertips forward. Go ahead and walk over to that right leg, fold over the right side. Going to that nice deep stretch here. Right arm comes inside of the right leg, turn to face the ceiling. Left arm extends up overhead, opening up the chest. Good, and rise. Take a big inhale, both arms come up, turn to face the left leg, exhale, fold forward. Think about coming into that nice deep stretch, straightening through the back of the leg, the hamstring. Good. Left arm comes inside the left leg, turn to face the ceiling. Right arm extends up overhead, opening up that chest. Good, and carefully rise. Legs come in front of you, any comfortable seated position. Go ahead and take the right arm across the body, hook with the left. Think about pressing this right arm down, lifting the chest, maybe turning to look over the right shoulder. Good, and release. Right arm comes up overhead, palm against the back, getting to the triceps. Good, and release. Left arm comes across the body, hook with the right. Think about pressing the left arm down, maybe turning to look over the shoulder. Good, and release. Left arm up overhead, palm against the back, getting into the triceps here. Excellent. Release. Go ahead and grab a drink. We'll be standing for thigh work. All right, you guys. Go ahead and grab your chair, onto your counter, whatever feels best, whatever you're using. Awesome. All right, we're gonna start with, we'll start with feet parallel, hips distance apart, toes facing forward. From here, pull that navel to the spine. We're just gonna bend and straighten the knees, getting the legs ready to work. Making sure that you're sitting down, not back, so it's not a squat. Good, knees are bending in front of the body, going right over the toes. Good. You've got it. Keep that navel pulled in, standing nice and tall. For 4, 3, 2, hold the knees down and lift and lower the heels. Good. Beautiful. Pump nice and high on those heels. Good. Keeping that navel pulled in. Shoulders stacked right over the hips. Hips nice and square. Good. Breathe. For 4, for 3, for 2. Hold those heels up and pulse hips down and down and down. Good. Knees are right over those toes. Thighs are at about a 45-degree angle and shoulders are stacked right over the hips. Good. Breathe. You've got it. Firing up those quads. Can you lift a little bit higher in the heels? Can you lift a bit? Can you come a little bit lower in those knees? Good. We're gonna hold nice and low here in little tucks. Good. Tuck that tailbone as if you're pulling the hips closer to that bottom rib, squeezing the seat under you. And tuck, and tuck, and tuck, and tuck. You got it. Breathe. Good. For 4, 3, 2. Hold that tuck and pulse it down. Good. Nice flat back. Good. Those glutes are squeezed. Excellent. Go ahead and untuck. Pulse the hips. Breathe. We're going to go full range, lower seat to heels, and lift all the way up. And lower, and lift. And lower, and lift. Good. Making sure you're sitting down, not back. Knees are coming right over the toes. Breathe. Good. Keep that spine nice and long. For 4, for 3, for 2. Hold and pulse, and pulse, and pulse, and pulse. Good. Letting those legs shake, let the muscles re-sculpt. You've got to breathe. Good. Hold low and squeeze those knees in, and in, and in. Good. Firing up those quads, those inner thighs. Can you come a little higher in the heels? Lifting up onto the toes, a little bit lower in the knees, and squeeze, and squeeze. Breathe. You got it. Good. Last 4, 3, 2. Last one, hold and pulse. Final pulsing. You got it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release, shake it out. Great job, guys. Shake out those thighs. Take a big inhale. Open the mouth, let it go. Awesome. Next, we'll come into our V. So go ahead and bring the heels together, toes apart. From here, lift up nice and high on the toes. Walk the heels back together so they're touching. Really press those heels together. And bend the knees down, stacking the shoulders, hips, heels. And little pulses down, and down, and down. Good. Breathing. Using this chair really only for balance, excuse me, to stabilize you. Really press those heels together. Good. Hold nice and low, press the knees back, and back, and back. Fire up those outer thighs, fire up those outer glutes. Shoulders right over the hips. You've got it, breathe. Good. And press, and press, and press. Good. Knees come back neutral, go full range, lower, and lift all the way up, and lower, and lift. Good. Only coming as low as the knees will allow. Pressing those heels together, squeezing those inner thighs together at the top. Getting that heart rate up. Good. You got it. 4, 3, 2. Last one here. Come all the way up. Come halfway down. Little pulses. Final set of pulsing. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Shake it out. Great job. Breathe. Awesome. Last position. We're going to come into our nice wide V. Heels facing in, toes facing out. From here, bend the knees down. Good. Stacking the knees right over the ankles. And pressing those knees back behind the big toe. Little pulses with the hips down, and down, and down. Good. Squeezing that seat under you, keeping the shoulders stacked right over the hips. Good. Pulling that seat, really tucking underneath you. Good. Breathe. Can you come a little bit lower in those hips? Good. We're going to come up on both the heels, lifting the toes, or up on both the toes, lifting the heels, and pulse hips down, and down, and down. Whew. My legs are on fire. Breathe. Good. We're going to go full range, lower and lift, and lower and lift. Good. Pressing into those heels, or pressing into those toes. Good. Getting the heart rate up. Keeping the shoulders stacked right over the hips. You've got it. For 4, for 3, for 2. Last one, come all the way up, come halfway down, pulse. Good, go ahead and lower those heels. Pulse hips down. Can you come a little bit lower on the hips? Good. Breathe. Hold low, press the knees back and back and back. Good, fire up those outer thighs, fire up those outer glutes. Keeping the shoulders stacked right over the hips. Good. Breathe. You've got it. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Carefully release, shake it out. Great job, guys. Grab a drink, we'll stretch. Awesome. All right, go ahead and bring one foot into the hand. Think about keeping those knees in line with one another. Pulling that heel nice and close to the glute. Breathing. Really lengthening through those quads worked really hard. Good. Pull that heel a little bit closer. Excellent. Go ahead and release. Opposite side. Pull that heel to the glute. Breathe. Good. Lengthening through those quads, giving them a nice deep stretch. They worked so hard. Excellent. Come a little bit deeper. Good. And release. Bring it right into glute work. So from here, I'm going to bring the hands onto your counter, your chair, wherever you are. And we're slowly going to walk the feet a little bit further away. Pull that navel to the spine. So you're at a nice hinge forward. From here, feet are parallel, hips distance apart, toes facing forward. We're going to take the right leg, we're going to step it forward, and then semicircle it all the way back. Point the toe and lower and lift the leg. Good, not worrying about height here, focusing on that engagement of the glute. Give me a small little micro bend in the standing knee, try not to lock it out. Good. Breathe. Can you make that leg a little bit straighter, engaging all the muscles? Good. Try not to arch the back at all. Keeping that navel pulled in. Only this leg is lifting and lowering. Nothing else is moving. Good. Hold the leg up and squeeze the glute to initiate a pulse. Good. The leg is ever so slightly lifting as you squeeze that glute a little bit tighter. Good. Can you feel the energy reaching out of the toes? Keeping the hips nice and square. Breathe. Good. Really point those toes. Squeeze that glute. You've got it. Good. Hold that leg back. We're going to draw small little circles in. Lifting up and out of that left hip. Good. And switch directions with your circles. Small little circles. How engaged can you make that glute? Good. Leg comes back to center. We're going to tap and lift, tap, lift, tap, lift. Good. We're almost there. Breathe. Good. For 4, for 3, for 2, hold and pulse, and pulse, and pulse. Good. Initiate that pulse by squeezing that glute. You've got it. Lifting up and out of that left hip. We're almost there. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Carefully release. Great job, guys. Hands come to the chair or down to the ground, whatever feels best. Think about lengthening through the back of the legs. Good, releasing those hamstrings. Excellent. Coming into a nice forward fold. Good. Carefully rise. We're going to come right into the other side. Good. So put those hands down. Walk those feet a little bit further so you're at a nice hinge, pulling the navel in. Left foot is going to step forward and semicircle all the way back and lower and lift the leg. Good. Breathe. Good. Keep that small little micro bend in that standing knee. Not worrying about height, focusing on that engagement of the glute that's working that left side. Good. Breathing, keep going. You got it. Good. For 4, for 3, for 2, hold and pulse, and pulse, and pulse. Good. Good. And pulse. And pulse. Initiate that pulse by squeezing the glute. Keeping that navel pulled in, trying not to arch the back. Good. Tailbone pressing away, crown of the head reaching forward. And pulse. And pulse. And pulse. Good. Leg stays back behind you, draw little circles in. Good. Small, small little circles. Think about engaging that glute. Switch directions. Good. For 4, for 3, for 2. Last one, take the leg, tap and lift, tap, lift, tap, lift, tap, lift, tap, lift. Good. Breathe. Lifting up and out of that right hip. Good. Hold the leg up and pulse. Final pulsing, you got it. Stay in it, we're almost there. Good. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Carefully release. Great job. The hands come to the chair, down to the ground, whatever feels best. Good. Lengthening through the hamstring, through the glutes. Bring the hands down to come into a forward fold. Good. When you're ready, carefully rise. We're going to come down onto our mats for bridge work, and then we are done. Awesome. So go ahead and come right down onto your mats on your backs. Hands are going to be flat on the mat. Feet are flat on the ground, so toes are facing forward. From here, we're going to take the hips. We're going to lift them up nice and high. Tap the mat and lift. Tap, lift, tap, lift, tap, lift, tap, lift. Good. Making sure that there's no pressure in the low back. If so, change your range of motion. Good. Tap, lift, tap, lift, tap, lift. Breathe. Think about that engagement on the glutes. Can you squeeze them a little bit tighter? Can you drive through those heels? Breathe. You've got it. Making sure to never compromise the low back. For 4, 3, 2. Hold the hips and pulse, and pulse, and pulse. You've got it. Breathe. Good. Think about driving through those hips. Breathe. Good. And squeeze, and squeeze, and squeeze. Can you engage those glutes a little bit more? Can you lift the hips a little bit higher without compromising the low back? Good. Hold the hips up, come up onto the toes, lifting the heels, and pulse hips up and up. You might find you have a little bit more flexion in the spine here, and you can shift the weight to the shoulders, to the mid-back. Keep those glutes engaged, squeezing, pulsing. Squeeze the glutes to initiate that pulse. Breathe, pressing those palms in, pressing the balls of the feet in. Good. You've got it. From here, we're going to take the hips, tap the mat, and lift. Tap, lift, tap, lift, tap, lift. Breathe. Keep that navel pulled in. You've got it. For 8, for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold and pulse, and pulse, and pulse. Good. You've got it. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Keep the hips lifted, lower the heels, walk the heels about to the edges of your mat, heels facing and toes facing out, so you're in almost like a wide V. And we're going to pulse hips up and up and up. Good, breathing. You got it. And pulse, and pulse, and pulse, and pulse. Getting to those outer thighs, those outer glutes. Think about really driving those hips up. Good. From here, we're going to take the hips, we're going to tap the mat and lift, tap, lift, tap, lift, tap, lift. Good. Breathe. We're almost done. Keep that navel pulled in. Make sure you're not compromising the low back. Drive those hips up and up and up. Good. For 4, for 3, for 2. Hold and pulse, and pulse, and pulse. Good. Squeeze those glutes to initiate that pulse. Breathe. Good. Hold those hips up. Press the knees out, and out, and out, and out. Good. Fire up those outer thighs, those glutes a little bit more. Butterflying, pressing those knees a little bit further away. Good. Hold those knees pressed out and pulse it out and out and out. Good. Small little range of motion, just coming a little bit further away with those knees, keeping the hips lifted. We're almost done. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Carefully release everything to the ground. Hug the knees to the chest. Take a big inhale through the nose. Open the mouth, let it go. Awesome. Another big inhale. Open the mouth, let it go. Awesome. We'll come into our figure 4 stretch. Go ahead and plant the right foot. Bring the left ankle just below the knee. Feel free to stay here and lift the legs over the hips. Think about pulling those legs nice and close to you. Good. Breathing, really stretching out those glutes. Excellent. Go ahead and plant that right foot, lift the hips, bring them to the left, and then lower the legs to the right. Good, coming into your twisted figure 4. Arms can extend up overhead to a goal pose. Out nice and long, whatever feels best. Maybe shift the gaze. Surrendering to your mat, trying to slow down the breath, the heart rate. Carefully come back to center. Plant that left foot. Right ankle comes below the knee. Stay here, lift the legs, and you're releasing the hands behind the thigh or the shin. Think about pulling them towards you. Take a big inhale through the nose. Open the mouth, let it go. Awesome. Go ahead and plant that left foot, lift the hips, bring them to the right, and slowly lower the legs to the left. Arms extending any which way, maybe shifting the gaze. carefully lift the legs back to center. Hug both knees to your chest. Little squeeze. Go ahead and extend the legs nice and long. Extend the arms up overhead. Coming into your full body stretch. Excellent. From here, use the arms to pull you up, coming to a comfortable seated position with the eyes closed. We'll take a big inhale, arms coming up. Big exhale, rolling the wrists down. Shake the head, yes. Shake it, no. Head comes back to center. Take a big inhale, arms coming up. Big exhale, roll the wrists down. Roll the head to one side. And switch. Good. Head comes back to center. Take one last big inhale, arms coming up. And a big exhale, letting it all go. Go ahead and open your eyes. Thank you guys so much for coming today. Give yourselves a round of applause. I hope you have an awesome weekend. If you have any questions about barre or virtual barre, feel free to reach out to me. I will talk to you